I've played the saxophone for more than 30 years. I love it, but it has complex mechanics with a lot of keys and tone holes. It is more or less the same as in other woodwind instruments like flute, clarinet or oboe. Each scale has a totally different fingering, just like on the piano. And since the tone holes affect each other, it has always been a challenge to make them balanced and perfectly in tune. If you want to produce microtonal notes, you have to use extremely complicated fingerings. I wanted to make it more simple and came up with an idea. What if we use the longitudinal slot instead of tone holes and covered it with a strip, adjusting the extent of coverage as needed? So the idea of the Glissonic instruments was born.
The Glissonic tarogato is a result of a 5-year-long developmental work. The instrument is glued together from 2 longitudinal halves.
As I found it out later, Leonardo da Vinci came to the same conclusion about the slot, and there has been various attempts to solve the problem of sealing the slot. We found a new solution which wasn't available in the past, the magnetic foil. We covered the two sides of the slot and the inside of the ribbon with matching pairs of thin, flexible magnetic foil. You can push down on the ribbon anywhere and it will perfectly seal the slot up from that point upwards. So you can produce any note in the pitch continuum. It can be played with 8 fingers of the 2 hands or by sliding one finger up and down. The first member of the Glissonic instrument family is the Glissonic tarogato or Glissotar in short. It is based on the tarogato, which is a traditional Hungarian single reed instrument with conical wooden body. The range of the instrument is the same as of the soprano sax, with about 2.5 octaves. You can play any kind of music on the Glissotar, but I think it will be especially interesting for musicians who play improvised and contemporary music because of its many special, unusual effects.
It can also be useful in early music education, since the way you produce a melody, it's very straightforward, similar to singing.
The Sonus Foundation announced a call for composers for short solo Glissotar pieces in 2020. The interest exceeded all our expectations. We received 75 pieces from 26 countries for all over the world.